Hey, welcome. It's Abel. Today I did a little switcheroo with my march, and I'm going to try it out. So basically, I was running before I was running the double mage, double tank setup, and it's working really well. And I want to try putting Khan back in because of the new update. He did get a buff to his special, his attack skill, and I want to go ahead and try that out. There was one thing that I was lacking in the double mage and the double tank march setup, and that was I had no physical damage. So I went ahead and decided to take Hammy out and to replace him with Khan. Now we can go and break down a little bit on the why about that. So I did mention that physical damage I did want to implement now into my march, so it can't be easily countered. But coming to his skill, he does 500, and it does cause wound, which basically means the opponents cannot heal. So I wanted to put that into my march somehow in some way, and Khan just seemed like a no-brainer choice. So I went ahead and put him in. And going over his stats, he has a slightly higher energy regen. I was noticing with Hammy that on his stats, his regens are slightly lower. Now, in order to use them effectively, Lightning needs to have debuffs. And for every debuff, Hammy gets additional damage rate. But now with the new skills and how things are working, that's easily countered. So I was looking at my battles and looking at how Hammy actually deals damage. And even though that he goes hand in hand with Toku, I really wanted to try taking that out and seeing if it was actually worth it. So I went ahead and I did put Khan in. Now, mind you, I need to upgrade his level. I ran out of choices, so I'll go ahead and upgrade that tomorrow, so he'll have a higher regen rate as well. And then I'm missing a couple skills, but these ones will suffice as well. So battle stance, I did battle stance on him. For the damage increase, it's 100% after 20 seconds. And he will get a faster regen. So he's basically going to put wound faster on the enemies 20 seconds after the battle starts. So I definitely want to try battle stance. This might get replaced with demonic contract later, but that would be a later skill. And I put blade vortex on him. This will just give him an overall use of his physical damage, and it's definitely just going to cause it over time, and it's going to do some damage. And I needed purification on my march, so as of right now he has purification, but I think I'm going to switch that around, possibly take away weakness. I really do like weakness, but for the most part I think I'm pretty set. Maybe add executioner on here, but I think it's going to be demonic contract. And then working with Himiko, she is going to still be my main damage dealer, but ultimately for the future I don't see any other way, but I still will be working towards my Earth March and moving her later, and then for the future moving Hammy back into my Lightning. But that's going to be a long ways away, so we're going to have to get with that on a later date. But for right now, I'm going to try out the Khan experience and see how that's all going. So luckily, we'll go check this out. I had some people hit me, and I was attacking other people, but so Dragon X, he's real strong, he's good. But I did like about my march is that, Khan was putting up damage, and then against Alex we do have El Cid that his conquest worked and Toxin Barrier just did its job. So it helped with that one as well. Moving to just to make sure, I don't know about his bonuses, but it looks like he is VIP 14. But he definitely did his resilience. My accuracy is up. My crit rate is a little higher than his because of the VIP bonus. So yeah, so I think he's a VIP 14, but that does come in effect. But also moving on to other marches, I did lose against this one. It's kind of hit and miss because most of the time they'll attack and whatnot, and Alex just did their job. So ultimately, I'm gonna have to play around with a little bit more of Khan. I'm gonna have to play around with him a little bit more. I might have to change his skills up, see how they mesh well together and how I can utilize him. But for the future and moving forward onto my other marches, I will definitely probably implement Khan over here. Or if not, I do have him on a fire march as well, so we will see. But I think I'm going to keep Khan for right now in my main, and I'll go Himiko. I'll get a couple more skills to balance them out, and I'll play around with some purple skills just to make sure I can get his full effectiveness. So that's Khan in a nutshell. I'm going to move him to the main squad for a little bit and see how that plays out, and just continue to upgrade his EA as well, and then definitely get him fully stocked up by tomorrow or the next, or by at least the end of KVK, and then keep upgrading him forward. So yep, that's good. I'm gonna try out Khan for a little bit. Thanks for all listening. Know that playing with skills and getting ahead of the squad and trying to find those new metas, that's the name of the game. So keep up the good work, and see y'all next time.